Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually under the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another unboxing, first impression, and also an update for you, and this is the brand Dossier. Brand Dossier is a perfume brand that makes inspired fragrances from other popular brands, popular perfumes, hits, big names and things like that. At the moment they have around 30 perfumes in their lineup. I unboxed and reviewed few of their fragrances before, and so far they're doing a very good job, both in terms of what they are inspired by, so they're quite close, and also in terms of quality. The quality is quite nice. It's like they are around a designer brand quality, but they are much cheaper than designer brand quality. The bottles usually go around £40 for 50 ml, but they always have a discount code and coupons and things like that. At the moment, if you go to their website, they have a 40% discount because of Black Friday holiday. So Black Friday discount is there and reduce them to around £26. For that price, it is very good. So I unboxed and gave my first impression of Aromatic Ginger a couple of days ago, and now I'm giving you the update. So this is another 50 ml. All bottles are the same 50 ml, and they all EDPs, but the concentration difference from one to another. For example, this one is around 18%. So the Aromatic Ginger is 18%, and that is making them true EDP. And also this one is inspired by Louis Vuitton Lemonnier. Sorry about the pronunciation. It's a French name. I can't pronounce most of French names. So in terms of presentation, very simple, very minimalistic, yes, but it's good for our pockets, and also it's good for the environment because you can recycle them easily. The bottles are quite nice, on the simple side, but nice, with a magnetic cap, and also the atomizers are very good. In terms of longevity, I'm happy to say this is a very good performer. On my skin went easily over 8 hours. On t-shirt and materials goes easily over 10 hours. So very good performer. In terms of projection, I had an arm length of projection for around 2 hours, and after that it slowly subside. But you always have a good bubble, good cloud, and a good trail. I put 10 sprays of it on me, and that was ample enough for me to smell it all day. When I woke up next day, I could still smell it on t-shirt. So it's a very good performer, especially for a fresh fragrance. This one is fresh to semi-fresh fragrance. For that is very good performer. Who is it for? This is definitely genderless. Anybody can wear it, ladies and men, no problem. In terms of age, I would say around 25 years and older to be on the safe side, because although the DNA of the fragrance in here is very friendly, it's very crowd pleasing, is people's pleaser, and is easygoing, but I think because of that big aromatic component in here, it makes it a little bit on the mature side. In terms of season, this is all year round. You can use it in winter and summer, no problem. In summer more sprays, in summer less sprays, in winter more sprays. And in terms of occasion, this is a Swiss Army knife. So you can dress it up, dress it down, daytime, nighttime, special occasion, casual, special ceremony, work, anything. Very versatile. So let's get to the perfume itself. The perfume itself, as I said, this one is inspired by Louis Vuitton Lemonnier, and it is very close to it. I would say around 80 to 90% similarity to that one. Also, this one is quite similar to Bulgari Tiger or Tiger, with a different spelling. So Bulgari Tiger is this one is quite similar to it as well. the ratio for what I paid, I mean you pay and what you get, is very good in here as well, because the quality of ingredients is quite nice, smells great, smells very high-end designer brand, the smell of the quality of it. So very, very good quality for what you pay and what you get. Both Louis Vuitton Le Messey and Bulgari Tiger are around £300. This is around £40, and also you can get discount like Black Friday at the moment is about £26. So for that price, this is a very, very good fragrance. So what smells like, apart from the inspiration we said? So on top we have ginger, grapefruit and marine notes. So when it opens up a huge ginger. The ginger in here is very realistic. It's like you just chopped a ginger and you're smelling it. It's very, very realistic, and it's strong and it's juicy. The grapefruit, the same thing, very realistic grapefruit smell to it. It's like you just chopped the grapefruit and smelled it again. Very, very zesty, very refreshing, very uplifting, very happy, bright opening. Marine notes, I get a watery aspect to it, but I don't get that much marine or that much sea salty or oceanic or anything like that. But the wateriness is very apparent in here. In the mid, we have clary sage, rosemary and geranium, and that makes it the huge aromaticness. So it's very, very aromatic, so you need to like your aromatic fragrances to enjoy it. That big aromatic component in here makes it quite on the mature side and also quite on the classical side, because in 70s and 80s aromatics were massive, and that's why it reminds me a little bit of those era of 70s and 80s as well. So the clary sage, rosemary, giving it that green herbal aspect. It's very, very herbal. It's green, it's a little bit grassy, it's a bit leafy. And also the geranium in here giving it another aspect of aromatics, plus a little bit of that minty feel, which is very, very nice. And in the base we have amber and labdanum. So the labdanum in here giving it the depth and the complexity and also the amberiness of it. So the amberiness of this fragrance comes from the labdanum. It says amberwood. I don't get that much. I mean, what is amberwood anyway? But I get like something like a cedar sandalwood combination, and also a little bit of ambroxan in the base to give it the longevity. So it's just quite woody in the base, but amberwood I don't know. Labdanum, yes, labdanum is very, very nice in here, giving a hint of darkness, hint of complexity, and the resin feel to it as well, which is very, very nice in here. So overall, I highly recommend it if you like both Louis Vuitton Le Messey and also Bulgari Tiger or Tiger. You will love this, because for a price it smells great. Very good perfumery, very good ingredients, especially for a price, and doesn't smell harsh chemical. When you think of companies who make perfumes, inspired perfumes or copies or clones, you think, oh, cheap materials. In here they didn't skimp that, so they're using a good material. I'm not saying it's the same material as Louis Vuitton or Bulgari, but it is very good for the price. So it is, as I said, it's like a designer brand quality in here, which is very good for the price and also very good for our pockets, and it smells great. And this one is a very good performer as well, especially for a fresh fragrance. Very impressive overall. I highly recommend it if you like this kind of perfumes. So let's go to the next one, which is the unboxing and give you first impression of Ambery Vetiver. So this one is called Ambery Vetiver, and it's the EDP 50ml. Again, same as any other box from the house of Dossier. Very simple cardboard, but recyclable. Details here, Dossier, the name of the fragrance. It says 50ml, and it opens like this. Again, very simple packaging, which I like myself, because I don't want to waste my money and also to damage the environment with overly elaborate packaging and things like that. So yeah, so very simple, and also the bottle the same, but same basically the colorless, hint of gold to it, just a hint of gold, but it's colorless, which is good for bright and light clothings. So and also it's quite nice. And I said this before, these 50 ml bottles are so nimble that you can put them in glove compartment, you can put them in the desk, put them in a drawer, put them in a bag, and it's very, very good for traveling and things like that. It's very, very good because it doesn't take that much space. And also the cap, you won't lose it because it's magnetic, which is very nice. And look at the atomizers. The atomizers are very good in these ones. Look at this. Woo! Very good atomizer. Okay, so let's see how is the Ambery Vetiver by Dossier. First impression. Here we go. Woo! So first thing it hits me is the powderiness. So this one is quite powdery. I'm smelling something like violet in here. It's a big violet. Yeah, it is a violet, distinctly violet. So it is very powdery because of that violet. Almost non-sweetness, so it is very moderate on the sweetness. So almost there is no sweetness in here, which is making it quite on the mature side. Quite floral. Apart from the violet, I'm getting some white florals aspect to this, so it's quite nice. Wow, beautiful. Smells like makeup as well to some extent because of that violet. Yeah, just a hint of makeup in here, which is very nice. And also the base is quite woody. So let's see what they say in terms of the Dossier. So this one is Ambery Vetiver 50 ml EDP, and this one is 18% perfume concentration again. And the ingredients, and this one is inspired by Barbados Bold Afrique. Whoa, that one was a big hit in the fragrance community. Bold Afrique from Barbados was a huge hit when it came out many years ago. I think it's been discontinued, don't quote me on that, because I can't see it anywhere for sale, so it could be that it's discontinued. And even if you find it, it's very expensive. It's about £400 for 100 ml, and this one at the moment is about £26 for a 50 ml if you get the discount for Black Friday. At the moment they have Black Friday discount of 40%. So this one, Bold Afrique, huh? Yeah, quite similar to it. I'm going from memory because I smelled it a few times many years ago, so I'm going from memory, but from memory it is quite close. Wow, it's buttery smooth, it's very ambery, it's very milky in the same time. Very nice. So on top we have bergamot, lemon and buchu. In the mid we have orange blossom, marigold and violet, and in the base we have vetiver, amber and cedar. Yes, everything in here is correct apart from buchu. I don't know what that is. So bergamot, lemon, it opened up quite citrusy, but the citruses are quite subtle. Yeah, quite subtle, but big player is the violet. The violet in here is huge, so you need to like your violet to enjoy this. And the violet in here giving it that powderiness, giving it a little bit of floral feel and also a little bit of makeup-y feel to it. The orange blossom is or violet is the biggest player, which is giving it that white floral base. Marigold, to be honest with you, I'm not sure what marigold smells like. Again, it was one of those things I smelled a few times, maybe many years ago, decades ago, so we leave that one out. Vetiver, yeah, it is quite green in the base. Yeah, it's very nice, but the vetiver in here is very clean. So it's a clean variety of vetiver, but it's giving it that beautiful grassy green feel. And the amber in here is quite deep and dense amber, and is quite buttery. Almost, it's like, it smells like what do you call it, coconut almost. Yeah, almost goes to the realm of coconut. It's so smooth and buttery and also milky and lactonic. Cedar is quite woody in the base. Yes, very clean woods in the base. Overall it does smell or reminds me of Bold Afrique to some extent. I'm not sure how much percentage wise because I haven't smelled it for years. From memory I would say it's quite close, but I don't know how close. But on its own it smells great, it smells very nice, but smells quite mature, smells powdery, smells there's a hint of makeup in here, and also quite lactonic and milky, and also quite green in the base. The orange blossom is quite big after the violet. Violet at the moment is the biggest player by far. Yeah, very nice smell, but with a huge but. So far I unboxed and gave my first impression of few of their fragrances. Majority were very friendly. This one is a little bit edgy, so it's got a little bit of edginess, little bit of funkiness to it. Not too much, just a hint. So that makes it a little bit on the mature side, little bit on the person who know what they want, not just easygoing fragrance. This is, the DNA is not challenging, but it's not easygoing either. So you need to like this kind of fragrances to enjoy this. So if you like Bold Afrique, or you heard of Bold Afrique, this is a very good alternative to it. Smells great. At the moment it doesn't have any sweetness, almost minimalistic sweetness, but the biggest player by far are the violet. The violet is huge. After the violet is the orange blossom, after orange blossom is the vetiver, and after vetiver is amber, and also a little bit on the makeup-y, little bit on the powdery side, little bit on the dusty side, milky lactonic side as well. So if you like this kind of fragrances for the price, this is absolutely gorgeous, up my alley, but it's not for everybody. Yeah, it makes it quite mature. So for the first impression, it smells great. Great perfumery, great ingredients for a price. Yes, everything smells very nice, like again, like a designer brand smell like it. There's no harshness, there's no chemical, there's no alcohol. Very nicely done. But this one is an exception to the rule in terms of between the ones I described for the last few days. I unboxed and reviewed few, at least 7 or 8 of them. This one is a little bit on the challenging side, little bit on the different side, little bit on the unique side, little bit on the mature side, and little bit on the particular side of perfumery. So it's not for everybody, but if you like this kind of fragrances, it's beautifully done. Okay guys, that was the first impression of this beautiful fragrance from the Dossier brand, and this is Ambery Vetiver. I'll let you know in the next video longevity, development, things like that. But for now, for first impression, yes, 2 thumbs up. So if you have them, if you know them, if you try them, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you have anything else from the brand Dossier, let us know your experience, what you think of their quality, what you think about their ratio for what you pay and what you get, and also what you think of the longevity and things like that. If you are interested in purchasing one of my own perfumes, I'm a perfumer myself. I make my own line of perfumes. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker. So they are true handmade perfumes just for you lucky people in the United Kingdom. I put more than 60% pure perfume oils in my perfumes, which is unheard of. That makes them huge, bold, massive, big, very long lasting, very artistic, very unique, and they are like time capsule. They take you different places, different time, and they are super beautiful if I say myself. Please don't forget to hit those buttons to support me, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your love and support, and I'll see you later. Bye.